Beautiful people, back again. Like I said, I want to do another video. It was one other example that I kind of want to touch on, but this video I want to get more into the female narcissist. And the one example about a narcissistic person is they don't respect boundaries. They hate them. What do I mean by that? When you set boundaries for yourself. So, example, say you have to get up for work early or whatever. This is in the beginning stages when you meet the person. And, they ask, well, can I call you later? Yeah. And then you say, this is your boundary. Well, call me before 8 because I go to bed early, because I have to be at work early. Okay, boom. So you sleep, you in the bed, it's 9:30, your phone ringing. It's this person. So you looking like, didn't I ask them not to call me after 8 o'clock? Okay, so you don't answer the phone. So number one, not only are they disrespecting or overriding your boundaries, they're disrespecting your time and what you said. No consideration. That's another telltale sign. No consideration for the other person. Time, feelings, nothing. So anyway, the next day you talk to them and they say, well, I tried to call you last night. You didn't answer. So you like, okay, yes, because I asked you not to call after 8 o'clock because I have to go to work. But I really wanted to talk to you. So it's like they trying to make you or force you, even in the beginning, subtly. You may not think of it like that at the time, but that's what they doing. They basically trying to force you to do what they want you to do. And they doing it in a subtle way by making it seem like they really into you, or I really care, or I was just really needing you. No, it's not that. They just trying to have control. So anyway, that was just one other example. I guess I could talk about they call it the flying monkey. That's what the I guess psychologists term it. Okay, when you start recognizing what's going on, not necessarily them being a narcissist per se, but the craziness that's going on in a relationship, and say you want to go talk to some people. Now, the flying monkey term is basically means they've created allies. And normally this is like people on your side, you know what I'm saying? Either your family or your friends or whatever. They didn't already went to them and be like, started planting little seeds like, do they always be acting like this? Boy, I tell you, sometimes they could be so dramatic and so this, you know what I'm saying? So they planting seeds in the people basically to build allies so that when you finally come to the person like, I've been going through such and such, and then the person will be like, well, are you sure it's that? See, they didn't already created the little allies. You know what I'm saying? They got the person on the side. So now you really like, dang, maybe I really am tripping. No, just know that that's what's going on. So anyway, let's get into the female narcissist. As I said before, there's male and female narcissists. And trust me, their tactics are exactly the same. Like I said, it may be different names for them, but all of the tactics are the same across the board. So with the female narcissists, and also with them, they can hide under the radar a little longer than I would say for male, in regards to when I talk about being irresponsible, like as far as not working because society deemed this as, okay, that's normal for a woman, you know what I'm saying, not to work. But I'm jumping ahead of myself. So let me get into, okay, they basically do the same thing. They prey upon men who are kind-hearted, sensitive, basically empathic men. Like I said, I'm going to do a video on empath so you can understand and know and see if you can identify with it. But normally that's what they prey upon. And they're some of them, I would say, like I said, it's different types. So we're going to deal with the one that's, I guess I can kind of touch on both of them because I've, like I said, talked to people about their stories, and these people are just sick individuals. Okay, so say you have the one, I'm just going to, she's very, we'll call her well, like I said in my earlier video, the overt, very competitive, you know what I'm saying? Every female is jealous of her. in her mind. Any female that comes into the life of, in her life period, just in her sick mind, is there in competition. She's in competition with them. Okay. Say like, it was something else I wanted to get into, because I don't want to jump ahead of myself. I know it sounds like I'm bouncing back and forth. Oh, they always, okay, you have the ones that's always the damsel in distress. And that's basically to trigger the protector, provider instinct in the man. You meet them and they just, you notice every situation they go through, they just always just crying and crying and crying. And I'm not talking about people who are genuinely going through things. I'm talking about this is their tactic. The tears and the, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Me and my kids, oh my goodness, we might get put out, or I can't buy my kids this and this and the third. So this is the beginning stages of manipulating you and playing on your heart and your you know, if you're a giving person, as I stated before in one of the other videos, to see how far they can go. And before you know it, you done got in this relationship with this woman. You think you know, doing the thing with your chest stuck out. You know, she giving you praises in the beginning, like, oh my God, I never had nobody like you. And then it soon switches to the praises turn into criticism. Why are you doing that like that? You know, then it'll even get to the extreme when you further on in a relationship to, I don't know what type of man you are. You just, you know, those type of insults, like, who does that? But obviously the narcissist. But those are just some of the things they do. They criticize, like I said, the praises turn into criticism, basically to emasculate you. What I mean by emasculate, to deprive a man of his identity, basically, make you weaker or less effective. That's pretty much what emasculate means. You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking about a woman who just, you constantly hearing this from her. Like, if you the type of man, and I'm not talking about these men out here that ain't about nothing. I'm talking about men who working every day for their family, providing, doing what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Coming home, trying to spend time. You're doing everything in your power to please this woman, but nothing is never good enough. And she's constantly, like I said, saying things just to bring you down. You know, you come home, you don't have no peace unless you're doing what she wants you to do. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Those type of situations. And it's been going on and on and on. And that's just some of the things I can get into as far as a female narcissist. But like I said, it's no different than a male narcissist. It's just, like I said, they can hide under the radar a little longer. Like, you meet them, they got a job, then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, when she figured that you're going to do all these things for her, like I said earlier, when she talked about her kids needing this and being put out. So once you start dating her and she see that you're going to do that, all of a sudden, she quit a job. You're like, well, dang, I thought you was working at. Yeah, but them people there make excuses. So, you know, because you falling for her, you, like I said, it kicks in the, or activates your protector, provider instincts. So, okay, this is my woman. You know, I ain't finna have her on the streets, blah, blah. So eventually y'all move in together. Then, like I said, all of a sudden, you see this little pattern. She can't never keep a job. Why is she quitting her job? I thought she was, you know what I'm saying? She was a go-getter. She was this. You know, all of that was just until some will, you know, do this, but then you have the other ones on the flip side that want to control everything. Oh, you ain't got to work. I'll take care of you. But it's just about, you know what I'm saying, having the upper hand and to control. I'm going to try not to make this video that long. So anyway, that's that. And then I'm going to talk about or maybe I'll say that. I don't want this one to be longer than 10 minutes. So I'll come back and I'll talk about the parental or maternal instincts of narcissistic males and females and how it affects the children in the household. But that's pretty much the examples I can give you as far as the female narcissist. All of the same, just go back and check out the other videos that I did on toxic relationship with a narcissist, and all of those things are the female does as well. Thank you for watching.